Men have to like you 10 times more for you to truly be in a happy relationship, okay? Or in a beneficial relationship. Think about it. If they don't, then what are you doing? They have to light up when you walk in the room. They have to smile with your presence. They have to get giddy like a schoolboy when they see you or when they talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It can't be any other way. If they're not like that, I don't want it. Okay? Remember, they gotta like you 10 times more. 10. Not 5, not 6, not 7, but 10. 10 times more. Oh, y'all are gonna learn. Let me tell y'all, if a man likes you 10 times more, they're not gonna care if you respond to them emotionally or not for a while. They're not gonna care if you don't respond to certain things for a while because they like you that much. So they're more patient with you. They're more able to reach your standards. They're going to do what it takes because they like you that much. But a man who only likes you like this much, or maybe two times as much, he's going to give it a try for a second. And if he feels like it's not getting anywhere soon, then he's on to the next. But he did like you. And if he sees you again, he might talk to you. He might call you. He might ghost you and then come back a couple of weeks later and say, hey, what are you doing, to see if his absence has made you grow fonder. But if it hasn't, then, dismiss. You said, what if he hates you? Then go find someone who likes you 10 times more. The information don't change, ma'am. Whether if somebody don't like you or not, there's always somebody out there that's going to like you 10 times more. Always.
You see, and this is why I said in previous videos, women who are so obsessed with men liking them more are women who bring no value to the relationship.
I said what I said.
And she exposed it right there, because basically you're supposed to sit there, you're supposed to not do anything, you're supposed to not even satisfy his emotional needs. A basic thing that you can do in a relationship is satisfy your partner's emotional needs. Not even that you can't do, and the man's supposed to still sit there and tolerate it. These women are looking for men that they can manipulate, men who don't have no self-respect, men who have no self-esteem, men who are just so desperate for a woman that no matter how poorly she treats them, he will stay. And if we look at the black community, that's how black women raise their sons. To tolerate disrespect, no matter how poorly black women treat black men, they should still save the community, black men.
Man, this is some
Men act better when they love you more, and y'all taking it wrong because it sounds bad. No, men act better when they like you, and a lot of you haven't been around men that genuinely like you. I'm sorry to say it, a lot of you have been around men that acted like they like you, act like they want to be with you just to get the kitty cat. So now,
exactly, because a lot of these women are unlikable.
Your favorite love guru tells you the advice to make sure you're with a man that loves you more than you love him. That way you know he's always going to act right. Meaning you will always know you have control in that relationship. Because if you truly like that man as much as he liked you, would that ever be a talking point? Would you ever sit up there and get married to someone and your vows say, yeah, babe, I'm with you because you love me more than I love you? How does that sound actually saying that out loud? And the better part is, I know for damn, if your son was with the woman and you could tell that he was putting in more effort, you could tell that he loved that woman more than she loved him, and that's something you can tell by looking at a relationship, you would have a talk with your son and say, make sure she's loving you the correct way, the same way you love her. And for a bunch of you to be psych majors, I don't understand why some of you don't get the fact that words have meaning. There are definitions to words for a reason.
Their narcissism won't allow them to see that. Their narcissism think that everyone else get affected but them. Everyone else, the rule applies to everyone else but them.
I have a problem with this whole idea that the man needs to like the woman more than the woman likes the man. I don't understand that. Why we can't like each other equally? I know it's, I've heard it my entire life. You supposed to like a man more than he likes you.
Well, you heard that your entire life?
Yeah, absolutely.
I've never heard that.
Because you're not a girl.
Okay.
Facts. I've heard that too. One of the relationship advice that I got when I was younger is make sure a man loves you more than you love him. Never tell a man how much money you make. Always you hide the money under the mattress and all those toxic ass relationship advice. And then I look at the women who tell me that advice and their relationships aren't, I mean, it's not a relationship that I would want. So it's like they continue to pass on their toxic mindset to young girls. It's not until as an adult I stop to say like, wait, I do not want that kind of negative relationship. I do not want to be hiding things from my husband or living from a place of fear, scarcity, and lack. Like, come on now. Ew.
I mean, that's
It make
just,
a whole lot of sense then, I
that's
guess.
the reality of it. I'm sure most women have heard that saying, you're not supposed to like a man more than he likes you because you'll get hurt. Not necessarily about the way that the man treats you, but more, it was most specifically for me, in my experience at least, it was most specifically about you getting hurt. Because
Wait, but who
a lot of women were raised to be bitter. Yeah.
told you this? Was this adult women?
yes,
Was this
absolutely.
friends?
No, adult women, grown-ups.
Man.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I am deeply madly in love with this man, and he is also deeply madly in love with me.
Exactly.
In my mind, on the surface, I get the concept that as a woman, you are seeking a man that likes you more than you like him in an effort to guard your heart.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But if you're going after the right man, or you allow yourself to be approached by the right man, then it's not going to matter. If you guys like each other the same, then it's going to work out like it's supposed to. I think the problem, and this is just my humble opinion, I think where this saying comes from is women who go after men who really don't like them.
Okay.
And that
Not
is
necessarily-
always, that is the pattern. Instead of advising young girls, hey, go after men who are men of value, men who will like you, men who will respect you, men who will look out for you and value you, they go after these dusties who don't treat them right, who just go and give them multiple kids and allow them to raise the kids on their own. And then they pass that trauma down to young girls and say, oh, well, make sure he likes you more than you. Because as the other content creator has said, it's a power of control. If somebody likes you more than you like them, then you have control over them. You can say jump and they're just going to say, oh, hi. A man like that, we cannot respect because we do not like simps.
That the woman likes you. Well, I guess technically the woman does like the man more than he likes her, because he actually doesn't really like her. He just in it for the fun of it. So if you're seeking something like that, then absolutely your feelings are going to get hurt. You're not going to get treated like you should. But if you both like each other, if it's reciprocal,
I was just about to say, that's why reciprocity is important. I mean,
things
Exactly.
work out just fine.
seems like a no-brainer to me.
I can't
You
say I
would
don't
think.
understand it, because again, I just explained that I do understand it. But again, if you're going after, and that's on both sides, if you're seeking a partner that is also seeking the same things that you are, then reciprocity is going to happen, and the relationship is going to be equally balanced as far as attraction, physical, emotional, mental, all those levels of attraction will all fold in together and mesh and come together for a beautiful relationship.
Yeah, because what about going for someone who loves you as equally as you love them? But again, that just exposes that all the men that SheraSeven will advise her audience to go after are men who they don't respect. Because you're not going to respect a man who you can run over. Like no woman, because of hypergamy, no woman on this earth can respect a man that she can control.
No.
And we already know respect comes before love, because you can love somebody and if you don't respect them, the relationship is in jeopardy.
A lot of you don't want relationships. A lot of you just want control over someone. I'm so tired
Exactly.
of some of you making the talking point that you need to be in a relationship where someone loves you more than you love them. Please tell me how that makes sense. Why would you want someone to love you more than you love them? Why would you waste your time? Why wouldn't you want to love someone as equally as they love you? A lot
like
of
y'all
you just
don't
wanna
watch
be in these
Snapped?
one-sided relationships so it can make you feel secure. That's it. That's all. Whenever you take advice from people, say, my grandma told me that the man got to love you more than you love him. Grandma just telling you because she don't want to see you get your heart broken out here, which is respectable. But at the same time, imagine you had a son and he was in a relationship where that woman didn't love him as much as he loved her. You would lose your mind and tell your son to get away from that girl because how toxic and manipulating she is, right?
Exactly. And then not only that, but it exposes grandma's trauma and her insecurity. Because if you're secured in yourself, you would want to be in a relationship where you guys are equally loving each other. I don't understand the mindset behind needing somebody to be obsessed with you, needing somebody to love you more. It just exposes that not only you do not bring any value to the relationship, but you are insecure as hell.
Y'all can sit up here and say you want therapy. You can sit up here and say you found your peace. No, you just want a relationship where you have full control, so this person disrespects himself to love you while you don't have to do nothing in return. That makes you feel good knowing that this person has you on a pedestal and you don't have to put in the same effort to be in that relationship. Now, what does that say about you?
Narcissism, and it exposes not only SheraSeven, because I'm gonna back it from SheraSeven, because for the life of me, I do not believe that SheraSeven is living what she is preaching. I do not believe that SheraSeven is living in the reality that she's talking about on social media. So I'm gonna back it away from her, and I'm gonna focus on her audience, the women who gravitate to this kind of message, the women who feel comfortable hearing this kind of message. You gravitate to a talking point of saying that a man is supposed to love you more. You're the problem. It's exposing your insecurity. It's exposing that you need some help. It is exposing that you are narcissist. And that's why y'all love to talk about, oh, my ex was a narcissist, my baby daddy was a narcissist. All of y'all getting pregnant for all these narcissists out here. But you're the one that has the traits of a narcissist.
When I was little, my mom would always tell me this: make sure you fall in love with a man that loves you more. I didn't understand that at the time because I was like, no, but I want to love him equally. Now as an adult, it all makes sense. You should fall in love with a man that loves you more, because he's going to spend a lifetime making sure that you know that. He's not going to look anywhere else. He's going to make sure that you're happy, that you're taken care of, that each and every day you know how much he loves you. When you love a man more than he loves you, that's a recipe for disaster, because you're constantly chasing him. You're constantly wanting to please him. You're constantly trying to figure out ways for him to stay.
So with that logic, it's okay if he's constantly trying to please you. It's okay if he's trying to chase you. It's okay if he's trying to find ways to make you stay. Well, as soon as you have to do what he's doing, it's a problem. Again, their selfishness. And this is why I said, men, get to the chopper! Because not only are they selfish, not only are they narcissistic, but they're using their platform to expose it because they see nothing wrong with it.
Men go out of the window. You're doing the most for him. And honestly, he may not even appreciate it. He's just like, oh, she'll always be there for me. So if a man loves you more, he remains devoted and committed to you for life. Men value what they invest in. When a man feels like he's pursuing and loving a woman more, he's more likely to stay invested and committed. And even if a man loves you more, we're still women. So we tend to love deeply anyway.
Stop the cap!
So it eventually balances out. Another reason why he should love you more is because it will prevent you from feeling unappreciated. You feel cherished, respected, and secure. At the end of the day, men need to feel like they chose their wife. Men are wired to pursue at the end of the day. So by him loving you more, he's going to try to win you over each and every day. If you love him more, the dynamic will never be fulfilling. So make sure that man loves you more, because he won't go anywhere.
Yeah, that control that the previous content creator discussed. Men, remember, we do not debate, we do not argue, we point, laugh, and get to the chopper! As the Bible talks about these kind of women, the Bible says it's best to be in the wilderness. These women who are like, oh yeah, you're supposed to worship me, you're supposed to love me more, you're supposed to be obsessed with me, and they see absolutely nothing wrong with it. This exposes women who align with SheraSeven message are women you should stay away from.
I said what I said.
I think the Manosphere and SheraSeven and the Red Pill community made dating so much easier. Because all you gotta do is ask her, oh, who do you consume? Just mention SheraSeven to her. If she's aware and if she's like, oh yeah, I know her, run. And it's the same flip. If you mention Kevin Samuels to her and she talks about, oh, he's misogynistic, oh, he's that, run. These contents just exposing these women, it's making dating a lot more easier, or should be a lot easier for you, because you do have the chameleons, you do have the chameleons. but I feel like you'll always be able to see. Just listen to her talk. In the meantime, y'all, save yourselves, black men, because it's the absolute ghetto out here.
The ghetto.
Go watch the next video that pop up on the screen. Just another example. There are so many of these examples. Oh my gosh, we have content for years. There are so many of these examples why men. Get to the chopper! I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.